G'day everyone, and how are we all going? Sorry I haven't been on the camera much lately. To be honest, I spent a lot of time in the mine actually. 3 days in there this week, so we're up to Friday in the week actually. So yeah, I was in there. Started Tuesday through to Thursday. So yeah, they were 12-hour shifts, doing a mill shutdown. So what were we doing? Putting the new structural beams in a crusher and a few things like that. So yeah, apologise about the lack of filming. Apologise about the lack of work on the comb trailer. But yeah, we're getting there. It's nearly finished. Probably a good... Oh, if I can get a straight day at it, I reckon I'd finish it. But yeah, I just don't. Mudguards turned up yesterday. So that was good. So when I was away, they all turned up. So got this one on now. Obviously hangs out the back a fair bit, but it's all good. Just sort of matches in and does its thing. So yeah, made up these and all that. Got the eyelets on for where the pool goes on, so I welded them on this morning. I've just got to make the pool, which the steel's over there to do that. So yeah, there's not much to go. Make the pool. Obviously put this mudguard on here. Yeah, got all this in, filled all that in. So that's all tops on there now. What else have I got to do out here? Obviously got to cut this out. That's got to go. Got to weld up a few bits in here. I think the frame's all welded out there. Got to weld that out. That out. Weld these plates here. They're only tacked, or they're welded on one side. And then just build there's a little frame on the back here. Just sort of comes up and that holds the oversized sign and some indicators and a flashing light and stuff like that. So that's pretty easy. I can do that pretty quick. So yeah, it's nearly done. Then it's just a matter of cleaning it up with the poly fan and getting it all smoothed out, ready for paint. We've got to put the actual hangers on, or the rack for the front. But I'm going to take that up to the bloke's farm and do that because we want to do it up there. So front's sitting there, so we'll just lift it up on the windrower and then sit her on and work out where we're going to put everything. I've got a fair idea, but we just sort of come to an agreement and said that'd be the easiest. So my goal is to get this thing done by start of next week, and then I can get it gone because it's getting on in the season now. Yeah, and he'll want to use it, I reckon. So, which will be good. It'll be fine. I got another job over here, which I'll show you. This is probably a job I'm going to do over the weekend. So, haven't got cricket till Sunday this week. So, yeah, I might have a crack at doing this tomorrow, this trailer. Yeah, if not, yeah, we've got a show for the kids, but we're going to do that. But I got to re-floor this trailer here. So obviously you can see she's all bellied out and she's pretty buggered, to be honest. So my plan is I'm going to plasma cut through here, and I've sort of got the sheet folded with a little lip on it, so then we'll just weld the whole way down there, put the whole new floor in it, and then there's a little crane to mount on the side of it as well. So that's and then we've got to weld stiffeners in underneath. So there's a bit of a job there, but if I get a day at it, I'll get it done. It's just I've got to find that day. But we'll see what the weather does over the weekend, because it might be raining all weekend, so which is a good and a bad thing. But yeah, we had what did we have the other day? We ended up with about 16 mil across the farm, so it's ideal for the crops. Yeah. So it'll keep them going. But goal is probably tomorrow. I might even just try and finish that, and then I'll start on the trailer. And yeah, then we can get it. I've actually got to go and clean my boom out now. I've got to flush it out because I've got to spray my beans. So I'll go and do that. And the old man's just doing a bit of slashing up or mulching up here in the paddock. So I'll sort of go and show you what we're doing up there. Sort of just topping a bit of ryegrass and stuff. So yeah, we'll do that. yeah, so that's the plan of attack at any rate. So that's where I'm at. That's what I've been doing. We've been crutching in between and classing sheep and doing everything else. So it's been a busy few weeks, and I'm sorry I haven't really put much effort on the camera as I probably could have been, but I've just been busy. So yeah, my bad. Oh, that's good. We got heaps of that there. So Zach, I can use that for the repair on that trailer. So I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to order some of that, but no, we've got it. So even better. So yeah, I'm gonna go and run up there and I'll show you what the old man's doing once he got started. Then I'm gonna go and yeah, I'm gonna flush my boom out, and I've got to crutch some sheep today as well. So it's all happening. Yeah, so you can see up in here, the old barley grass is pretty bad. So we had the same problem in that tetrone paddock. So the old man, while I was in the mines there, we sort of just dry hired a tractor and a mulcher. So he's just running that over the top to knock all the seeds out of it, chop it off and try and stop it reseeding. So hopefully it'll die, or yeah, do that. So he's just chipping away in this paddock now. It's pretty wild here. This is my little ram paddock. So I said, oh well, you're not up to much, you can go and do that. So you'll see he's going here somewhere. There's barley, there's everything in here. So. So you can sort of see what we're doing. We're just knocking the top off it, really. So then hopefully it doesn't seed down. And I could maybe use it for some sheep or do something. I just wanted to clean it up. So this thing cuts 24 foot at a time, so it seems to be a lot quicker than a little slash up. So he'll get that done, and I'll go and flush this boom spray out and go and spray. Yeah, so I've nearly done flushing this boom out, because the issue is I sort of did all my spray topping on my hay, and what did I spray top? Oh, I spray top a few grass paddocks and stuff like that for next year, and then I'm going to go and spray insecticide. So I've got to fully flush the boom out, decontaminate the lines, do all that, so I can go and spray some insecticide on my beans, because there's a few grubs getting around in there. They've been out with the net and swiped it, so apparently it's meeting the fresh old. So we'll I'm not too stressed on the beans. They're not the best crop in the world, but we'll give them a spray at any rate. So we'll try and get at least what we've got there to get to the silo. So I've nearly finished now. I'm just on the last rinse. And then yeah, I might actually go and crutch some sheep. I'll do that, and then I'll come back to spraying. So then when I crutch a sheep, I can get the old man to go and he can sort them out and take them back to their paddocks. And while I'm spraying, he can do that. That's my plan at any rate. So I just got to flush this tank out for the last time, and then we'll mix up the insecticide, and there's a bit of fungicide too, which I don't know. Well, I haven't put a fungicide on it much already, but we'll just do it and it'll be good. So it's another job out of the way, and then yeah, pretty much we just got to wait to see what rain we get and what we do with canola and stuff like that. So I'll get this cleaned up now, and then yeah, we'll go crutch some sheep. Oh, that's got all them crutched now. You didn't want to see me crutch. I'm not very good at crutching, so I didn't want to get yeah, nah, that's not a pretty sight. So we'll let these out. Obviously these are the ones we classed the other day, so I had them all separated, but then the old man boxed them up, and then obviously when the classer classed them, he just put a little dot on their backs, and then we've had yeah, 18 mil of rain on them, so the dots have washed away. So I've sort of just gone through and classed what I reckon, and Yeah, hopefully we got him right. I did tell the old man not to box him up, but he did. So that's all right. I did my own personal classing. There you go. So I think it'll be fine. They'll be good enough for me. So it wasn't all of them. It was just the dirty ones. So I'll draft them off now, and then I'm going to go and mix my tank and hopefully get out spraying. Yeah. I might have to go get a dog to help me draft these yet, because I don't know what the old man's doing. I don't know. He's finished doing what he's doing, but he's just sitting in the tractor idling, I think. I don't know. So I'll just go get my dog. He's probably broken something, to be honest, so I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, I suppose. So I've mixed the brew. Obviously I'm spraying grubs in beans, so what did we put on? I'll tell you. We've got a bit of tebuconazole, fungicide, which was good. I had just enough, and I had just enough of this too, which is azoxystrobin. So yeah, we're good there. That was a good way to empty out a couple of drums. Perfect. And I put some insecticide on, which is this stuff here, which I think is pretty much a Stown Duo. I think that's what it is. It's pretty much a Stown or something. So I had a shitload of it, so I might as well use it. I've actually got what, 1, 2. Yeah, I got like 2 drums of it left, because this stuff here, which is fluorophos, that's going out of fashion apparently. So yeah. So that's sort of why I had a heap of that, which is good. I'll be able to use it come cropping next year. So I'll fill up this boom now, then I'm just going to draft those sheep up. I think the old man's finally going to turn back up, and we'll draft them off, and I'll make him cart them home to their paddocks. And I'll go and spray this paddock and have a look at how average my beans are. Nah, it's all good. We'll get some. So fill up the boom now, and then we'll go and spray it out. I'll just let that tick away now while I'll go and draft these sheep up. The old man's turned up. Apparently got a flat tire on the old trailer, so he's gonna go pump that up. I've overfilled the boom with water. I wasn't watching. Well, I was watching, but I was at the wrong end, because obviously my whole yard's on a hill, and where I fill my boom spray up is not very level. And I was looking at the wrong level gauge, wasn't I? So that was a bit silly. So I'll just have to bump up the water rate a bit. So that's all right. Go a little bit slower. I'll blame it on inexperience and lack of time on the tractor. So yeah, it's just like every time you get back on it, you're learning. So I'll go and spray that in a minute. I'll just got to take this cool room off. That's going out to someone. I think someone's hanging up some sheep over the weekend, so they need a cool room. So I hire this one out. I don't know, it was just a purchase that I bought, and it's been pretty handy. So I'll set this up, and then we'll get into it. Here we go on. As you can see, it's yeah, it's raining. So we're Sunday today. I was actually supposed to play cricket today, so I think the boys have called it off now. She's a wet pitch. We've had about 9 mil this morning, just in storms and stuff coming through. So yeah, she's wet enough. Positive, don't have to play cricket because it was our first game back. So yeah, obviously we were playing on a Sunday. Generally we play on Saturday, but because of the Sonata races, we always play on the Sunday. But yeah, it's worked out well for the boys. They could have got on the beers a bit harder last night. Yeah, starting to get a bit of water in my workshop actually. Comb trailer's nearly done, like literally nearly done. Got a pull on it now. All I've got to do is weld the ring feeder on here, and yeah, all the mud guards are on it. They're all done. I'm just got to turn it around and weld out the back. So No, that's going well. That's really going well. So yeah, we're nearly done with that. Yeah, then we'll run that up and put all the racks on it. And the bloke can paint it. She's getting pretty wet. You might have to do a bit of sanding and stuff before they paint it. So yeah, so that's what my Sunday's going to consist of. I've got to cut this floor out of the trailer. Got to chop all that out. That's not a very fun job. I'm not looking forward to that one, because you've got to get under there and cut all the tacks off underneath the checker plate. So yeah. So I think this morning I'll just work on finishing off this trailer. I just got to weld that on. So that goes on here, like that. So I'll weld that there. And I've got to make a little holder for the spare wheel. So I'll make a little rack up or something for that. What else we're going to do? Put some split pins in here so they don't come out. And then just give it a general grind, like a poly fan, clean up all the sharp edges and stuff like that that I haven't really done yet. And that's about it. Get it out, turned around. I was going to put an oversized sign on the back. And yeah, then when we take it up to his joint, we'll make up, there'll be like a rack there to hold the cutter bar. And then we'll just make the mounts where it slips on and holds it on. So that's where it's at. She's nearly finished. So yeah, and then I might start working on this trailer, because that's got to be done by the end of the week. So fun and games, but that's all right. I might start on making this spare wheel little holder, and we'll go from there. Yeah, so it's Monday in the week now, and we're getting rid of the comb trailer. It's gone. Well, it's not gone, but I've got to take it up to where it's going to live for the rest of its life, and we've just got to put the brackets on the mount the front onto it. So hence why I've got a bit of steel strapped on the top here. That's sort of leftovers, and yeah, obviously I haven't capped that yet, so we're going to go and sit the front on it, and then we're just going to make... G'day again, sorry about that, the battery went flat, then I had 2 flat batteries. So where was I at? Yeah, so this thing's going up to where it's going to live from now. Obviously I'm not painting it, because he's got a full like paint shed up there and everything, so which is happy for me, because I'm not a huge fan of painting. So yeah, I worked on it over the weekend to get it finished, because obviously I've been in the mine and everywhere else, so it's been a bit annoying trying to get this job done. But it's finally out of the shed, and yeah. So the only thing we've got to really do is put the rack on for the cutter bar and put the mounts on to where the actual front drops onto the trailer. I've got measurements there to do it. I could probably have done it in the shed, but I think we're just going to set it up there and make sure it's all good. So yeah, got the pull made. Yeah, it's got a spare tyre on it, and obviously it's not an extendable drawbar, because he didn't want that. He didn't want it. He's just wanted it basic. So mud guards are on it now. Obviously this one is a little bit short, but you put a bit of rubber down there or something, or yeah, that was just the sheet size that I could get folded at the time. So apart from that, I think it'll come up really good once it's painted. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I think I've done a fairly good job of it, hopefully. But yeah, so hence why we've got a bit of steel strapped to it, because we're going to take that up there and then we'll yeah, be able to, if I have to put some sort of stiffeners in here to match up the front, we can do that easily enough. So I'm going to make my way up to Manu now and drop that off, and then yeah, we're going to get the machine and sit the front over the top of it and see where we've got to put some brackets and do all that sort of stuff. And then I've got to come back. I've got to strip this trailer in here. I started it yesterday, but then I just sort of decided to finish that comb trailer. So yeah, I got to put a new floor in this thing. So started cutting it out at the back here, but yeah, started to lift the old plate. But if anyone knows about stripping old tandem trailers, they're not much fun, because they're all stitched underneath. So yeah, it's going to be a fair chore, that one. But I'll get this up there. I'll get started on that, and I'll come back and start cutting this, and then I've got to get ready for shearing next week as well. So yeah, got a bit going on. Hopefully we might be able to get some hay pressed after that rain, but we ended up with, what did we get? Sort of between 15 and 17 across the farm. So yeah, not a huge disaster. I've got to replace that light. But yeah, I'm going to run this comb trailer up to Manu now, and then we'll see how the front looks on it, or sit it over at any rate and see how it all looks and marries up, and hopefully it'll work. I'll be a little bit disappointed if it doesn't, but I think I've got it right. So we'll do that now.